Welcome, everybody. I'm really excited that you're joining us today to hear our vision for sustainable real estate, get you acquainted, of course, with our next generation platform. And then we're also going to preview a number of major announcements around business model, partnerships, benchmarking, and much more. So I think you'll find it to be not just a product demo, but hopefully a wonderful introduction or reacquaintance with our business and our vision. Today, we're going to do 5 specific things. We're going to take you, or at least I will take you through our products and company vision. We're going to go through new capabilities. We're going to give you the partner and business model and benchmarking previews. We're going to give you ways to follow up. Okay, so if you want to do that direct or through our different handles and channels, please do. And then, of course, again, echoing Chris, stick around. Hear what Maureen has to say for a special offer. To do all of this, please meet my colleagues, Maureen Waters, our Chief Growth Officer, who you'll hear from at the very end of today's presentation, and doing the yeoman's work will be Noel Boleyn, our Director of Product Management. So thank you all for being here, and let's go ahead to the next slide. I introduced us. I want to make sure we introduce you. So at last check, and it's gone up since, we had well over 800 people registered for this webcast. It's an extraordinary validation of the interest and what we're up to these days at Measurabl, and I think generally what's happening in sustainability and real estate. But that is not 800 of the same person. That's a diverse group. So I just want to go around and make sure we acknowledge who all has signed up today and how we're positioning our platform to be a partner to all of them. So first, ownership, folks that are buying these buildings and seeing them through to a profitable outcome. You're going to hear a lot from us today around how to get data, quality assure that data, report, and apply that data for competitive advantage. There's also operators here, people that are in those buildings day to day, seeing to their best outcomes, optimizing for energy and carbon. So you're going to be hearing from us about how we can serve you in your daily activities, minute by minute and second by second. You also have lenders. This is an active part of the real estate ecosystem for sure, and one that we are very pleased to be supporting with our tools. So whether it's pre-borrower diligence, portfolio monitoring, and credit checking, we've got tools for you. So we'll be talking a bit about that today. Trade associations and our partners around the world. We're providing market intelligence, benchmarking, thought leadership, index creation, and much else. So welcome to you all. The index and ratings, providers and platforms. You'll hear about green index creation. You'll hear about how we can use that to drive better capital allocation and also better and more informed ratings, which is a critical need in the real estate business and beyond. Lastly, service providers. Whether you are directly competing with us or you're working with us in some fashion, I want to make sure that we speak to you and let you know that there is a robust API solution out there for you to push and pull data, read and write, that you can do benchmarking, you can develop tools on top of Measurabl these days. And of course, if you're a services provider, you can do value-add services on top of these tools as well. So there's quite a lot we have to offer for everybody. And let's get to the mission and vision behind all that with the next slide. And this is it. It's simple. And I want to highlight just 2 things here. One is that there is a sense of urgency. We're coming to you with this technology today and these other innovations in our business because we see the last 10 years and we know we need to do something quite extraordinary in these next 3, 5, and 10. So urgency that I hope you all feel and share is paramount in our mind as we come to market with these new tools. The second is profitability. I think that we've got to keep the focus and highlight and push the emphasis around sustainability as a profitable endeavor for real estate organizations. Regardless of where you sit and what your perch in the business is, we need to make sure that we do not silo this work that we do, that we integrate it very deeply. And that includes, of course, the technologies that we offer. Next slide, please. This will get us teed up for Noel and the really fun stuff, but I want to anchor the technologies that we're delivering in actual market experience. There's several things here that you'll see from where we have been in the last 10 since our company started, and certainly accelerating the pace of change over the last 5 and 3, and where we are heading to. And a critical part of what we've done at Measurabl is not build for just today. What we've tried to establish is a technology platform and business model that solves for the next 3, 5, and 10. It's about where we're going to. So when you look at the current state and then you glance over to the right and think about the future state, you'll notice that the pressure, the expectations, the demands are just growing. And that means for you as a real estate organization or service provider, you have to have the tools and the capabilities in a much more rigorous environment. So when you look at what Noelle is sharing with you today, and you think about the evolution from voluntary disclosure to compliance and regulated disclosure, you're going to be thinking about things about manipulating the data in a way that is bespoke and nuanced for that specific circumstance. You'll see that in our tools around insights and disclosure today. You'll also be thinking about quality assurance and auditability. You'll be seeing that in tools like Quality Check and Data Manager. When you think about going from proxies to actual performance statistics, again, you'll see this in our diligence product, as well as in our insights product, along with other places. The move from greenwashing, which is a huge Achilles heel to our progress as an industry, as service providers and operators and practitioners, to investment grade is foundational. If we cannot kick the hand waving, the thematic claims and the bad habits that are subjective and move to objective performance data that is quality assured and can stand the test of time, toe to toe with your financial reporting, then we have done a disservice to ourselves and our industry and society and business at large. So you'll see a big investment from Measurabl today around data management, our quality check tools, our AI and ML, in particular, the algorithms that live on top of the data to surface anomalies and irregularities, our Connect tool, our fully proprietary backbone for acquiring data and improving the quality of that data, and of course, our decarbonization solutions to make sure that everything is fact-based and ROI-oriented. The move from OpEx to cost of capital is another big one. We are not thinking about pure electron management anymore. We are thinking out big E, environmental impact, and we need to manage that total impact. That's going to drive the cost of capital. Think of your green bond issuance or your green index, your green loan. The cost of acquiring dollars these days is higher. How can we lower it using sustainability? Look at our optimized tools, our ESG securities, our ESGX buildings, our ESGX benchmark solutions here for answers. Thematic to transactional. This is your glossy marketing report from the old days of sustainability to being able to do deals in real estate using sustainability. So think of your loan as your green loan. Your lease is your green lease. Your building is your green building when you go to buy and sell that. Your bond is your green bond when you go to raise capital. That prefix is where we want to be your partner, making sure that we can transact using sustainability data. And lastly, from a silo to an integrated worldview, sustainability is not a vertical, it is a horizontal. It works in your asset management, your property management business. It works if you're looking at and appraising an asset. And of course, when you're going out to interact with your stakeholders, whether they're LPs and institutional investors or prospective tenants. We need to bring this data through to all those other experiences. So when you see Measurabl today, look closely at our API solutions. Think about business model innovations that we'll be introducing around certified partner program and much else. All right, that's going to get us to Noelle. But to summarize, I want to make sure you see where we have been as an industry, where we are going, and how our tools can get you there. So if you think about that as a journey, moving from just starting out and recognizing the changes sustainability has in your business, and how you want to drive as far up and to the right as possible, as is appropriate for your organization. Think about taking these tools and stacking them up. They're your staircase to competitive advantage. When each of you has competitive advantage, as an industry, we can transform. And that's our vision for success. And our partnership relationship with you is to provide the tools to do that. Okay, Noelle, I think this gets me over to you. Oh, I get one more slide, of course. Here's a little bit about what you're not seeing today. We are not going to be able to show the entire platform, but we have selected some highlights and key points around the Measurabl platform. The second thing is we're not going to take you into specific pricing because it is appropriate to share with that persona and that user segment. So please follow up with us if you want to know how pricing and business model works for you specifically. We're very happy to be doing that. Lastly, make sure that you do follow up. Again, if you're not seeing everything at Measurabl that's intentional, we're going to need real time and commitment from you to take you deep under the waterline to show you how these tools can empower your organization for change. And I think that with that, I finally get you over to Noelle. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks so much, Matt. And hi, everyone. Once again, I'm Noelle, Director of Product at Measurabl. And I want to thank you all again for your time today. Now, before we jump into the demo, I want to first introduce or reintroduce for some of you Measurabl's sustainability platform. Now, working from the outside in with this visual, we have our customers. And I start here because it's really the unique challenges of our customers that really drive the development of our platform. Whether you're an owner like iPut, an operator like Heinz, an index provider like FTSE Russell, a lender, a data provider, we've developed our solutions tailored to our customers' needs, which in turn has enabled us to build this new platform. And so let's begin with the foundation. Matt actually already alluded to this. We have Measurabl Connect. Connect, which is formerly Utility Sync, is our new proprietary data acquisition infrastructure. It's twice as fast and delivers far better data quality than other third-party solutions. And we're now the only platform which is proprietary, built for real estate and at this scale, which is thousands of integrations and growing. And now all of the data we collect from Connect flows into Quantum, which is the largest, most granular, aggregated, continuously refreshed data set on real estate sustainability. And this aggregation allows us to train our AI and ML models Matt mentioned earlier, which we use throughout all of our products to deliver very unique, very powerful insights and quality assurance. And it's Quantum that powers every product that we build. And you can see those around the circle. And we'll go from left to right. So we have Navigate, which provides owners with solutions to customize reporting to different stakeholders, comply with existing and emerging regulations, and build net zero plans all in one place. Quick side note for any existing Measurabl customers on the call today, Navigate is a unification of what we have historically called Core, and then 4 new modules. We have Data Manager, Insights, Disclosure, and Decarbonization. So Core isn't going away, we're just adding to it. And so the new experiences might look a little bit different, but everything is accessible from the same place. So back to the products. Next, we have Comply, which is formerly WeGoWise, which is our compliance and sustainability reporting solution designed specifically for multifamily and affordable housing owners, that's small multifamily. We have Optimize, which leverages real-time meter and equipment level data to provide visibility and automated insights to engineering teams to enhance building operations. Optimize helps to ensure you're running your properties as efficiently as possible. Then we have Diligence, which is an on-demand, self-serve climate due diligence report. And this report can be leveraged by property owners, but also property lenders, property insurers. And it provides very quick, reliable insights to make informed decisions during the due diligence phase. And then we have ESGX, so our suite of APIs designed to provide comprehensive ESG data to various stakeholders, from index providers, investors, and more. And our ESGX products include buildings, securities, and coming soon, benchmarks. So ESGX Buildings is an API that provides estimated energy, estimated carbon emissions, green building certification data, ordinances for any building in the world. And then we have ESGX Securities, another API that provides ESG data on publicly listed real estate companies, currently those within the FTSE EPRA Nareit Index. And then, as mentioned, ESGX Benchmarks is coming soon, and we have a section on that in just a bit. But as you can see, Measurabl's platform delivers solutions from the meter to the market, serving a wide range of real estate stakeholders. And all of this is powered by the same data source, which is the Quantum Cloud. And so Quantum really does uniquely position Measurabl to lead the transformation that Matt was mentioning, from third-party proxies, infrequent high-level scoring to more precise actual performance data for the entire real estate industry, because we have the data that's needed to do that. Last thing I'll say here is just, recognizing there are many existing and prospective partners on the call today. We will go over various ways to work with us and integrate into this platform ecosystem. Maureen will speak more about that and our business model and how it aligns everyone around proper incentives toward the end. But before we do that, let's talk a bit more about how Quantum works and why it's so unique. So a key pillar of our product strategy is the vertical integration of data acquisition. Over the years, Measurabl has made strategic decisions like the acquisition of Hatch Data and WeGoWise to bring more and more of the data acquisition lifecycle in-house. And what this does is it gives us more autonomy over the quality of the data we ingest. We connect to thousands of utilities, bill pay providers, smart meter sources, all via in-house integrations. And so we are reducing our reliance on third parties for utility data acquisition to scale improved data quality. And so this shift from third-party data aggregators who aren't focused on ESG data collection for real estate has significantly improved our ability to deliver timely, complete, and reliable data to our customers, which I think all of us on this call would agree is one of the largest issues facing our industry today. And so by moving off of the leading third party for utility data acquisition and onto our own vertically integrated data acquisition platform, we are able to deliver data to our customers twice as fast. We've been able to collect meter readings that our third party couldn't. In one instance, a very large customer of ours with over 1,000 meters saw an additional 5,000 meter readings get ingested into our platform when their utility accounts migrated onto our new utility data platform. And Measurabl aggregates more than utility data. We support building equipment data, projects, certifications, physical climate risk data, building performance standards, and more, as you can see here on the screen. And the majority of this data is collected via automated integration. And this is where we're at today. We've been building Quantum, this rich repository of ESG data, for over a decade. And to continue adding value to our customers across the real estate value chain, we are doubling down on data acquisition and quality, as Matt alluded to earlier. And what this will do is it will expand the reach and impact of Quantum and enable us to enhance and build products that serve the needs of organizations like yourselves on the call today. And one of the ways we're doing that is through benchmarks. ESGX Benchmarks is the third data set I mentioned in our new ESGX product family. And unlike other providers, Measurabl's benchmarks are based on complete data. We only use properties that have close to 100% data completeness. We have over 110,000 buildings powering these benchmarks with over 100 property types in 93 countries. We provide very granular coverage, so we have a 6-tier geographic hierarchy. We provide benchmarks at the global level, all the way down to the state level. We have 50 property types represented in our benchmarks dataset, and our insights are very timely. Our benchmarks are updated on the most recent meter level utility data that we receive every month in Quantum. Additionally, our benchmarks cover the whole building scope. So it reflects 100% of the building's energy consumption and carbon emissions, and that includes tenant spaces. And so in summary, that makes our benchmarks global, timely, granular, and based on a very large data lake of actual measured utility data, which gives you all the most accurate and comprehensive benchmarks available. So again, look out for more information on these ESGX benchmarks coming soon. Lastly, as we head into the demo, I want to take a brief moment to thank our customers on this call that have been working so closely with us over the past few months on these new products we're about to get into. We launched an early access program where 25 of our customers, representing both the public and private sectors in multiple countries, they worked alongside us as we iterated on some of the products I'm about to show you today. And so on behalf of the team at Measurabl, we really appreciate your participation, your feedback. Your contributions have been very instrumental in the success of this launch. So thank you very much. All right, we're getting close to the demo. So the demo today is centered around the customer sustainability journey that Matt briefly showed on the screen earlier. And the journey includes 3 key sections. We have data management, reporting and disclosure, and decarbonization. And within each of these sections, we have a suite of products designed to support and enhance your efforts in each area.